One of my absolute favorite shows on TV right now is House of the Dragon, and they just dropped what they are calling their final trailer for season 3 coming out on June 21st. Now, look, I know most people loved the first season. For some reason, some people had issues with the second season. I don't know what everybody else is smoking. I thought the second season was great. But that's the beautiful thing about the art. It's all subjective. It all hits us in different ways. But I loved both seasons. And I've been very excited about the third. And I'll tell you what, the marketing campaign and the trailers and teasers that we've had for season 3 already have been good. Like they've been really good. They've been really solid. But they pale in comparison to the sheer visual, fiery, bloody goodness that we got in this, what they are calling the final trailer of season 3. And it wasn't just like a lot of dragons like the dragons flying around and doing dragon things. That was cool too. But it was the human violence and the human drama. And, seeing Matt Smith taking somebody out on the battlefield and the dialogue between them and all, and the stuff Rhaenyra is saying from the throne and shots like this, like very Lord of the Rings-esque scale feeling things like this. This just looks amazing. Now, whether or not season 3 up to the other 2 seasons or whether it takes a dive in quality, I mean, I don't know. We're just talking about a trailer. Sometimes trailers mislead us, but I have all the faith in the world in this third season. This trailer, I think, is the best thing they've put out so far. Again, the dragons look great. The armies look fantastic. The drama looks like it's going to be on point. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to see this trailer. What did you think about it?
Bro, I had to go take a cold shower after this trailer. I was so hot and bothered. It was unbelievable. I watched this trailer, I watched it just again before we went live. Trailer of the year, as far as I'm concerned. Oh my God. Wow. I can't wait. And I know that this season opens with the Battle of the Gullet. Is it the Gullet? It's going to be insane. I cannot wait, John. Cannot wait.
What were some of the highlights for you in the
what I loved trailer? When she says that the queen has a lot of dragons and they cut to the aerial shot of King's Landing, that shot, there's that shot. And then I love when my girl, my redhead, says, she talks something like royalty makes you do terrible things. Yeah, right there. Don't, and I'm just like, yes, it does. Yes, it does. But then the battlefield stuff is all insane. Yeah. It harked back to the Battle of the Bastards. Yeah. I got a lot of that feel for that. And I just, oh man, the visual effects of this show are astonishing. And there was a lot of those on display and unbelievable. I can't wait.
The part near the end when Rhaenyra does her best Thor and her best bring me Thanos, like she's like, bring me Aegon the usurper. And listen, like sometimes they take liberties with stuff that happens in the texts and sometimes they stick to the texts. Like those who have read some of the material, what Aegon's ultimate fate is. So I wonder if they're going to stick to that's in the books, or if they're going to give us something of I'll say it. I don't think Aegon's fate in the books is all that satisfying, to be honest with you. I know several really enjoy it and really love it. I think there could be a more satisfying, resolution to him if Rhaenyra is involved in it. So I don't know. That's just me, but I don't know. What do you think is going to happen with Aegon ultimately?
Well, I mean, I think you're right that it's a different medium. So whatever happens to him, it's got to be graphic and it's got to be, as you put it, satisfying. I mean, it's again, I don't know if I hate him as much as Ramsay Bolton, but
true. Well, you know what they do? You know what they've done better with this character?
Well, I think he's a more multifaceted character for sure.
I agree. I 100% agree. And they did that little thing by us witnessing his upbringing.
Yeah.
Right. And us witnessing, why he has that scar. And, the interesting thing about the whole scenario is that in a way, both the green and the black are right. You know, Rhaenyra's side is right in that, yeah, the king picked her to be the successor, period. But at the same time, the Greens are right when they're saying, her children are not legitimate children.
Right.
They are not, at least not all of them, not the first ones that are the heirs to the throne. Like, so when they're correct, they're right about that. And so that's something this whole show has done well. And when you get to Aegon, like understanding like all the things that he went through as a kid too, that have kind of led him to that moment, there's a little bit more empathy, which makes his madness and evil all the more tragic at the same time.
Sure.
With Ramsay, we never felt tragedy. With
well, he was such a mustache twirling villain.
Well, yeah. And who was the stupid king in the first couple of seasons of Game of Thrones? Joffrey. Like Joffrey, there was no tragedy to Joffrey. It was just he was vile, and we loved it. Like we loved
just a sociopath.
We loved hating him and hating Ramsay. But there's something really cool about Aegon because we hate him and we see his madness and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, there's a little bit of tragedy to his story. So I respect that. And I think that makes the story a little bit more deep. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Hims. You know, one of the hardest things about trying to lose weight is just figuring out what actually works. Because we've seen them all. There are a million trends, diets, and gimmicks out there. And honestly, it can get overwhelming. And that's why weight loss by Hims really stands out. Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill at its lowest price ever and the Wegovy pen. With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise. It helps you regulate your appetite and eat less, so success is within reach. Plus, Wegovy is the first ever and only GLP-1 available in a pill for weight loss, so there are no needles needed. And the process is extremely convenient. Everything happens online. You connect with a licensed provider who determines if treatment is right for you, and if prescribed, your medication gets delivered right to your door. No insurance necessary. Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/Campea to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you. That's HIMS.com/Campea. hims.com/Campea. Based on advertised cash price for 30-day supply of medication only. Membership required, fee not included, and billed separately. Weight loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What did you think about this new and what they are calling final trailer to House of the Dragon season 3? I think it looks spectacular. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show Podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.